no longer. Jealous fools. I will not be restrained. This is what I live for.
Hey guys, welcome to my Syndra guide video. Today I will show you everything you need to know about this champion, starting with the ability sequence. Always Q max on Syndra because it's a main damaging and poking ability. E is max second for the hard CC that allows you to go for a place more often, and then W last. Alright, so we always want to start with Q level 1, so that is a low cooldown poking and damaging ability. So Syndra is really good in the early stages of the game. She is a lane bully, so you really want to take advantage of that, so really try to poke your opponent as much as possible. With auto attacks and your abilities as well. If you don't use your auto attacks, then you will lose out on a lot of damage in the early game, so make sure to do that. Diana is pretty weak level 1, but once she gets level 3 then we have to watch out a bit. So now we're gonna take our E second, so that is our CC. Now we have a stun available. Alright, so we're gonna make her use abilities to farm with, and we don't want to let her walk up and CS full auto attacks. Pretty good trade there. So of course you want to line people up when you want to look for that stun. If you walk close to your dark spear and try to stun, then people will often get surprised by the range. But that's a really easy way of getting that stun off. Okay, so she didn't get reset on the last dash, so her mobility spell is on cooldown right now, so she can't do anything to us. I'm just gonna try to stack that mana flow band. Of course, Syndra did get a nerf on her Q, her last patch, so early game is a bit more rough. Not as strong as it used to be, but still a very strong champion. You really start taking over the lane when you get the Lost Chapter, because then you have enough sustain with the mana regen and the flat mana, so that's why you can really start spamming your abilities. For now we are focusing mostly on farming and then punishing, so if she walks up like this, then we want to punish her, make use of that electrocute. And she should be dead, there we go. As you can see, even into assassins she does really well. But of course it's going to be a bit more rough later on when they get some items, because Syndra is very immobile. We don't really have a lot of mana here, but we also don't want this wave to freeze. I'm saving mana for my E here in case he decides to engage. Okay, we have to back off now because now it is too risky for us to stay, so we have a perfect base right now because we have enough gold for Lost Chapter and then a health pot. So this is one of the best bases you can get on a mage. Now when we return to lane, we can really start playing way more aggressive than we used to, because now we have the mana for it. We also have some extra damage. Diana is sitting on an amp tome, so that's pretty much nothing. Oh, that is very risky. Diana is moving down, watch out. This is very risky to do when the mid laner is base. She should play around me, so when I have Prio in lane, then she can go for the Drake, because then I will be able to help her. Oh, I'm not sure what that was about. That's very int actually. Alright, we got to poke him. Just gonna mute this guy, cause I don't know why he decided to ping spam us, because that was of course his fault, but no point arguing with people, because that's just going to make them play worse. Alright, so we have ultimate up, so we can go for a combo here, so play around the spear. I'm gonna wait a little bit here. We are really low HP. I actually think she did use her ignite, but we can still kill her. Just need to be careful of a third auto and all in. He should be dead now. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty good. So of course always look for that stun. Because if you hit that stun, then you can follow up with the rest of your abilities. Pretty good right there. So we got the flash out as well. As you can see on Syndra, you want to poke as much as possible with your dark spears. And then once they're lined up, then you look for that stun. And if you hit that stun, then you can follow up with your W. And then your ultimate afterwards, if they're low enough HP. No flash on this guy, that means that Vi can get a really easy gank once she's level 6. Because Diana is pretty immobile, she has a E, but it only works on enemy units, so she can't use it to escape with most of the time. Just gonna poke with Q here. So of course when you have max points into a Q, then it's going to deal bonus damage because of the passive here. It's going to deal more damage to champions. It might be roaming top. I'm going to push this just in case. Yeah, she was looking for roam. She's tanking that mini right now, so she's slowly losing HP. Oh, that's not good. Oops, I actually misplayed that. That could have been a free kill if I played it properly. Also need to watch out for Olaf in the top side, so I'm gonna play around the bottom side here. Okay, she's really low HP, so if we hit a stun right now, then we can go for the all-in. Go. We didn't have to waste our ignite, because she was really low HP, so that was fine. We also have some mana regen from the lost chapter, so we can afford to stay in lane and push another wave here. Oh, sucks. Oh, I might actually be dead here. Oh man, he had this ghost up. I assumed that he would at least have used it top side. It's fine, so of course we need tier 2 boots right now. Because of what happened right here, so mobility is something Syndra does not have. So if you get caught like I did here, then you're most likely dead, so tier 2 boots is gonna help a lot. That's probably a ward here. We just need to wait for our ultimate. We just need to do what we did earlier. Poker. Will Qs. Look for a stun. And then we can follow up with other abilities. He's gonna Q this one here. So we can look for a stun once she does that. Oh, just barely missed it. Oh wow. That's really overkill, but it's fine. So we can get some plates. We really need that gold. Olaf is super fed, but we should be able to deal with him. See if I can stop him. I don't know if he used anything. Okay, he's backing off. Yeah, it is too risky of me to stay, so I can't really do anything here, because my jungle is bottom side, but we did kill the bot lane, so it's not too bad, it's pretty good. It would really suck though if they used the Herald mid side. I'm gonna stay for a bit longer, because I can't really buy anything right now. So some really nice pokes, so once we have max rank in this ability here, it's going to deal more damage to champions. I would have killed her right here, but I had to flash because Olaf was coming in, and if I died then that Herald is going mid. I would just die from that. Got the ignite and ultimate out at least. Olaf might still be hovering around the middle lane. Nice. So the cool thing about this champion is that her Q doesn't have a cast animation. That means you can move around while using it. So that's why I survived right here. Because I didn't have to stop while using the ability. I could keep moving so she wouldn't be within range to auto attack me. Got the flash out as well. Diana is normally a champion that should do pretty well into Syndra, especially because she is immobile. So the thing is, if we are doing well right now, then it's going to be really good in the team fights. Now we need to shut down the Olaf. He has a huge bounty. Nice, 700 gold bounty, awesome. Right, we need the Drake. Olaf is down, so we can play for the objectives right now. I'm gonna cover my jungler here, cause Diana might be trying to flank. Okay, she's here. Go, push the wave in here so I can cover this side. Alright, so lane is going pretty well for us. Bot lane is somewhat even. They lost the tower, but that's because of Olaf, and top lane is also even. He has a few extra kills, so overall it's going pretty well. But I need to play a bit passive right now because I don't have my flash up. Olaf might be looking for a gank mid, and if Diana engages on me, then I'm pretty much dead. I have a spear here, so I can use that to stun. We see Olaf top side. Then I can move up a bit. The scuttle coming in here. That is a crazy amount of damage. I hope GP doesn't have his ultimate up. Diana's moving down. Actually, I was going mid here, but for some reason GP went back in, so I had to keep chasing him just to cut off his escape path. So if Diana decided to push here, then I would actually have lost quite a bit. Stun her, stun her. Wait, doesn't he have his W up? I thought he has W up, so normally when you set up stuns, then you want to wait for your teammates if possible. He doesn't have his ultimate up. Oh wait, already? Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised by that because he used his ultimate at me right here and then I didn't expect it to be up already, but he does have 20% CDR from this item and 10% from this one, so does make sense. They don't really have a lot of healing on their team. I mean, Olaf does heal for a lot when he's low HP, but he has to get within range for that. But besides that, they're pretty squishy, so we're gonna go for the Spellbinders. Okay, that was a questionable flash. They're gonna trade kills right here, so we're gonna get the Spellbinders. So Spellbinders is very good on burst champions, and it also helps immobile champions with the extra mobility, so it's pretty good. If you can find a kill on this guy, or he doesn't stay, okay. Would have been really nice with the double buff. Place a few spears on the ground. So now we can zone them. He might actually be trying to bait me and Diana could be waiting somewhere. Because else there's no reason for him to walk up like that. Because if I hit one stun, then he's pretty much dead, because we have a lot of HP. He's also a little bit tanky because he has the Rod of Ages for some reason, I don't know why. Oh, we got his ultimate out. That's really good. That's very good. We're gonna stay in the back line here. We don't want to be at the front. Got the flash and ultimate out, so we're getting a lot right here. So now when you play Syndra in fights with your teammates, you just want to be the stun bot, so you look for the stuns, wait for your teammates to follow up. Nice, got the shutdown as well. Of course, if you have some synergy with your teammates, somebody who can engage for you like a Pantheon, you can just wait for him to land his W and then you can follow up with your stun, because his CC is point and click, so he can't miss it. Your CC is skill shot, so there's always a chance that you can miss it. It's better to take the safe path. He already has his ultimate up again, that's actually crazy. Nice, we're getting a lot right now, and I have enough gold for these Spellbinders. Go, really well done. I don't really have any mana right now, else I can just Q ultimate him and then E for guaranteed stun. That's another combo you can do on Syndra. There are a lot of grouped enemies, then you can just ult one guy and then E all those spears that will be spawned, so you get a huge AoE CC. Next item we'll be going for is the Rabadon's Death Cap. Unless they start building MR items, then we need the Void Staff. Otherwise you want the Rabadon's Death Cap after this for a huge AP power spike. You can pretty much one-shot people easily. Nice, Rumble doing really well, top side as well. Great, we just want to stay grouped on this champion in the fights, guys. You don't want to split push on her. Because she is immobile, and if you get caught in the side lane then you're just dead. We're just gonna stay grouped with our team, stay in the middle lane. We don't want to go to the side lanes because then Olaf is just gonna pop his ghost and then run us down. You want to group right now? I can probably look for recall, get another light shot. He's dead. Oh, he should not have ulted right there. He's dead as well, I think. But yeah, this is why you don't want to be in the side lane as Syndra. Because that happens. We want to stay group mid with our teammates and then look for the stuns in the team fights, and then we can just nuke the squishy ones. Wow, there's a lot of people mid. Oh wow, actually survived that one, that's pretty good. I can maybe look for stun here, we'll see. I need some vision though, because I can't walk all the way in. Wait, what is our jungler doing though? Okay, we still have our Renaissance, so we can heal up. Oh, that's a really good ultimate. Really clean. Because Kai'Sa used her ultimate early on, so she has no way to escape it. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure what that was about. So since we have enough healing with our Renaissance, we have 4 stacks on it. We can just go ahead and sell this refillable potion and get a control ward or a light shot. I want to wave clear this. Because now I have gold for another light shot. Once I base here, guys, I have a pretty big power spike and none of them have MR, so I get just one tap Kai'Sa, Diana and Brand. You're just gonna one shot them straight up. And this is a really good base because the dragon is spawning soon and it is the soul. Wow, I guess she just got one shot. Okay, that is ADY. And we have flash up as well, so it's going to be really good for us. Pantheon almost has his ultimate up. I think he is within range, so we can just look for this here. Nice. We can fight, there should be no problems. What's Olaf doing? I waited here in case Olaf decided to chase him, then I could get a stun off. We're winning all the fights and we can secure the last soul. And that is the burst Syndra has. Now GP even have HP item here in the Trinity Force. And he is tankier than the squishy players from that team. But even to him, we dealt a lot of damage. The thing is, your ultimate will pick up the remaining spears on the ground, so for maximum damage you can just AFK in a spot and spam spears on the ground so you can pick those up with the ultimate. That's going to deal the maximum amount of DPS, and of course also remember to activate the spellbinders. I'm gonna recall, get a Rabadon's Death Cap. This is probably the biggest power spike you will have on Syndra. We have 544 AP. The They have absolutely no MR items. So if I catch anyone, they're just gonna die straight up. Oh no. Olaf is gonna win this, I think, right? Yeah, he is. Because he heals for a lot when he's low HP. Are they pushing mid? Yeah, they are, so I need to defend, of course. So now, once she is ahead in the game, then she's just a press R bot. Just gonna one-tap people with the ultimate. Really nothing they can do about it. They are not respecting my damage at all. And he is dead as well, nice. It's going really well this game. But this is basically how you want to play Syndra. She's really good at kiting people. Especially if you have Phase Rush. I'm going Electrocute right now because it gives you more damage. But Phase Rush is much better at this stage of the game because you have a lot more kiting potential. He can run us down right here, so that's why I'm backing off a bit. We also have a lot of gold and I'm almost out of mana, so I need to back off. So right now they don't really have any MR, but I expect them to buy it soon, so that's why I'm gonna buy the components for Void stuff in advance. I'm gonna spam ping a bit here so they know that I'm doing the blue buff, so they don't accidentally get caught. Because that does happen a lot. Wait, what? Looks like it didn't take any damage from my Q. Oh, they did get caught. I think they still win this because Vi is super fed. But yeah, this is when you play solo, this happens all the time and nothing you can do about it. That was very greedy though. They should have waited for me because I'm the most fit player on the team. You don't always have to use the Spellbinder's active for damage, you can also use it to escape with the bonus movement speed or to catch people so they are within range of your abilities. You want to group. Because if we group then I can do a lot, but I can't do anything if we keep splitting because then I have to play safe, worrying about if I get caught or not, because Olaf has Ghost, so he's good at catching out people who are overextended. Good with this item here. They should be buying MR at this stage, but even if they don't, then their base stats will be pretty high, so it's still a really good buy right now. Kai'Sa can just one shot with my ultimate, if she ever walks within range. Need to look for those stuns. We do have the shield from the Mountain Soul. We just need to siege here. Then I can look for stuns on them. Okay, he ulted me. Got a double stun off. Oh, that's so close. Okay. We have the Elder Drake spawning soon as well. Oh wow, I was caught in here because I thought he was going to tank for me, but This was a mistake by me. If I played it right, then I should have stayed mid and then help Kate push. Because I just died for no reason here, and that's a big mistake. Because just taking this way here is also risky, because they could flank me, so best play would have just stay mid and then help push. Last time we're gonna get the Sonya's Hourglass here, because they have a lot of divers on the team. They have Diana, Olaf, Kaiser can also dive. So that extra safety you get with Sonya's Hourglass is really useful, especially in the later stages. So we need to go for this one here. Everybody needs to move for the Elder Drake. This one is really OP, so we don't want to give that over to them. They might be going for it. If they don't, then that's really good for us, because we can make it up there. Just gonna use a few abilities here so I can stack this Spellbinders up. It does get stacked up pretty fast in fights though. Just gonna poke this guy as much as we can. I'm not gonna use my ultimate on him. I want to use it on the carries. Diana has Sonya's Hourglass, so I also need to keep that in mind. I'm gonna be the one zoning here in fights. Just disappear like that. No one can deal with Syndra when she is this ahead in the game. Now I got slowed. Okay, we need the objectives right now. Why are we not doing the objectives? Our jungler died though. We should still be able to do it, because TP just used his ultimate here, so they don't really have anything to steal with. And I can zone them away if they come. Now it's going to be really fun, because now just one Q plus E is gonna one-shot half the team. Is the Drake gonna kill? No. We need to wait for Y as well. I'm gonna push this wave here. Alright, let's group. I'm gonna take all the farm I can. We are really strong right now. Okay, they're recalling, so I can go back top lane and get this wave here as well. And then I will have enough for my Sonya's Hourglass, then I'm really strong, and nobody can burst me down because I have that extra safety. I actually throw right there. I missed the cannon, so now I can buy it. I need to take this one. There we go. I need to give her some vision. There was a ward right there where I warded, but it was up here, so it's not going to spot people around here, so that's why I used another one. Okay, so flash us out. Caitlyn needs to be with us mid, and then Rumble needs to be bot. If we play it right. I don't know why my ADC is bot lane, because it is really easy to catch them out. Nice, we got the Baron, so we can actually just run it down mid. Now we just need to group, and Syndra just gonna look for people you can catch. We got his ultimate out just like that. I'm just gonna keep pushing mid here. I have my Sonya's Hourglass, that's why I can play way more aggressive right now. Nice, and we should be able to end the game right now. So this is how you want to play Syndra. Really good champion at the moment. But that was the Syndra guide, so I do hope this was helpful, and see you guys in the next one.